Hey guys, welcome back to another update video. Today we have every variant of the CRBR-S with us. We have the Diffuser Mod, we have the pistol, we have the blazer, and we have the rocket model. We pretty much have every part printed here today. We only need to do a little bit more printing. Few parts need to be swapped, we have a few issues here or there, but for the most part, it's all done. So to start off, we got the Diffuser Mod. Right now, it's missing its screws. You can see I have little screw holes there, so it slides together and holds, but I had two printed and I broke them both today, and I didn't feel like printing more right now. This would fit together and fit onto the handle there. I've got a lot of work. You can tell just by looking in the seams of all this up in here. You can see there's a lot of plastic, just sharp looking bits that need to be removed, sanded. This is my least favorite variant of the bunch, so it wasn't my priority as much as the rocket or the blazer. So I printed it and kind of skipped past it. I'm gonna start working on it again because we're getting so close to finishing them all. I have to do the diffuser variant. Next up, we have the pistol variant. Now we only have the barrel here, and I just want to show a comparison real quick. This is all the mod is for the pistol variant. This little piece slides into the gun. That's it. Unlike other ones like the blazer here, has probably like 50 parts on it. One part, 50 parts. Night and day difference compared. Next up, we have the blazer. So this behemoth measures at 44 inches long. This thing is absolutely huge. I've never done anything larger than this one. I do plan to do larger stuff, but for right now, this thing is just the biggest I've ever done. I'm not going to be able to pick it up right now because it's not in good pieces. I'll show an example of how most of this thing is. If you look up here, that slides apart. You can tell that's how most of this gun is made, with little parts that fit together. The reason we did that is because our print bed only has about 12 inches of upward space, 12 to 14 inches of upward space. This is longer than that. This is about 15 inches, I believe. And we can't print it sideways. It's only got, I think, 11 inches X and Y distance. So, in order to make this thing print still, you just got to cut it in half right down the middle and add a little brick that allows it to slide together. Now, one thing you'll see on this is you see a seam in there. No one wants to see a seam. That's ugly. No one likes that. I have a method for covering that up. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this piece, I'll push it together as hard as I can, and I'll glue it. You'll still see an ugly seam, but what I'll do after the glue has settled and dried, I'll take some wood filler. I'll spray paint it, and I'll rub wood filler in the gaps and smooth it out, sand it, spray it again until you don't see a seam. You might still see something a little bit, but I'll try my best to hide it. One more thing I have to print for this model is a new barrel. If you see these wings up here, these wings are extremely brittle. If you look at it closely, you can tell they've already broken some of them. They're just so thin, they break so easy. And as you can imagine, this barrel, I did not model it very good the first time. And the little clips that hold on to it are so thin, they break so easily, and they don't hold on to the gun very good. So if I even try to move this, it's gonna fall apart like a heartbeat. I've already modeled it in a different way to allow it to hold together better and look better in general. Other than that, the blazer variant is pretty much almost done. All I have to do is the wood flare technique on it, cover those seams up, spray paint it, glue everything I need to glue, and then paint it. For the last variant, my favorite variant of all of them, I have the rocket variant. This thing came together absolutely beautifully. And look, I can hold it with one hand. None of this is glued whatsoever. This is all being held together by tension. It's not even, there's no screws holding it. There's nothing. It's just this piece and this circle piece up here is just tension holding it together. So as you can see, I only have a little bit work to do left on it. You see the plate up here is missing, but that's just because I haven't glued it on yet. All I have left is these little rocket things on the side, these little circle pieces, and a little more detail work. This will be done in the next update video. I plan to have it done being painted this week, and I plan to have it glossed and just ready to go, I love this variant so much. This is my favorite one of the ones I've done so far. It came out so well, and hey, not a single person has printed a rocket variant, a blazer variant, or a diffuser variant. There's been a few pistol variants I've seen, but not a single person has done these. I am the first in the world, so, you know, that's pretty cool. We also have a little Ethereum crystal that I made over the week. That one printed amazingly. Took 4.5 days to print, and it was super duper jagged. I was not expecting it to print successfully, and it came out great. That's all we got for today. Let us know what you're most excited for of these bunch here, and give us some suggestions for any other build videos you want us to do in the future. I've got a lot planned right now. I've got a few secret projects I haven't told anybody about yet that I'm very excited to start doing soon. I've modeled it all up already, and it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. So anyways, guys, I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and leave us a comment on which of these variants you thought was the coolest. And I'll see you next time.